Alright lads, so today we are jumping into Limit Breaker because it is out earlier than usual. In this case, you have up to the 17th to attempt this quest, where again, your main goal should be getting to stage 19, and if you want to go further than that, well then you can do that by all means. And for today's video, we are here to use this particular team. Now this might be the best team I can make. I'm definitely going to try out Yacha Unohana and also try out other characters in a later video, but I wanted to try out this team in particular because one, it's 3,000 year blood characters. I like 1,000 year blood war. These are easily some of my favorite characters of the year. In Senjumaru's case, we are using it in slot number 1 as she does meet all the requirements. She's a speed character, she's a melee character with also Hollow Killer. I do have a 4 out of 5, so I do have level 10 SP, focus, and attack, which is going to allow us to do a tad bit more damage. And she's also immune to poison, so we won't have to worry about, potentially losing our full stamina. The build is the usual stuff: Lieutenant's Badge, Fortification Pill, and also T-Set, with these 3 particular links giving us a good mixture of recharge, full stamina, and also strong attack damage. And my bonus abilities include full stamina and also long stride. Again, long stride is almost a must in Limit Breaker if you are trying to go as far as you possibly can. Kyogre is our next character. Now, I'm choosing to use him in slot number 2. Might not be the most conventional pick, right? But since I don't have access to Paris or Rukia, that most ideal character in slot 2, and because ultimately I'm using a hard character in slot number 3, I'm better off bringing Kyogre to get the guaranteed recharge between both him and also Ichigo. If I had Paris or Rukia, I'd be using her, and then I'd be using a power character in slot number 3. So in Kyogre's case, we're doing the standard builds: Quincy Badge, K-Fastener, and also Fortification Pill, with 3 full stamina damage and also recharge soul traits. In his case, he's only 1-5, so he might be the slowest character when it comes to clearing our stages here, but he should compensate with the built-in recharge for both him and Ichigo. He is luckily immune to freeze, so that's good for this particular stage since there are freeze balls, but we're giving him full stamina and also long stride. Again, he isn't getting the power damage ×2, but he is getting the killer effect ×5. So we are still getting some type of damage buff here. And then lastly, for our third character, we are using True Shikai Ichigo. I do have the character max transcended. Now, the great thing about this character is that he doesn't care about having attribute advantage. He more so only cares about having killer advantage. That's because he's the only character in the game right now to have an increased chance only against certain type of enemies. It doesn't matter about their attribute. As long as they're Sorpa or Quincy, he's getting that increased chance to inflict status events in which he then does more damage, right? He constantly gets his SP boost, and then he does basically 140% more damage to the enemies since we have given him more damage to last rated enemies. Again, him in combination with Kyogre makes for a really good duo. In his case, though, we are using a T-Set, Fortification Pill, and also Soul Reaper Killer sticker, with 3 links giving us recharge, full stamina, and also strong attack damage. With that said, though, I've yet to attempt the quest. Let's see how far we can go in our very first run. So the main goal for today is to try and get past stage 25. So lucky for us, SA1 is good enough for that stage. With Kyogre and Ichigo, we get the spam our strong attacks. Already seeing right now, to be fair, though, that Kyogre is not one-shotting. So not sure if that's what we want to see. Only on stage number 3, but we'll see how it does go. Let's go here, use our SA3 there. Looks to be the play. Let's just spam our strong attacks with Kyogre. This, again, is my first time playing this map, so I don't really know the exact positions. So Kyogre's damage output, I think, is definitely going to become a problem when we get into a later stage. Let's use our SA3 there. Need to remember that we can spam our strong attacks. Might as well grab this when I can. There we go, SA2. Big bosses have spawned in. These are the ones with poise, so we don't want to take any damage from them. I'm going to make sure we stay away. Luckily, the enemies this time around don't seem too toxic in terms of getting out of your potential damage. Let's make sure to not spam our strong attacks. We really do need to get the SP boost, right? I'm not going to grab that box just yet. I'm going to get close here. Let me use my SA1, then use the 2. That will return our strong attacks. SA3 here, into the 2. Unfortunately, did take damage, but it's fine. Kyogre is the one character we can take damage with, right? Because we can actually heal ourselves with the drain from all of our attacks. Let's use our SA1 there. Then SA3 here. No idea this is the correct position, but we'll see how it does go. Decent positioning. Definitely can improve on that. Let's grab this box here. You can see here, though, the damage output on Ichigo is absolutely crazy, especially when you have him, like me, max transcended. SA1, unfortunately, didn't do the job there. Didn't line it up properly. Make sure we don't get hit. But, I feel like we have good pace right now. We did get the SP boost. Let's use our SA3. Had to use a few extra strong attacks there. That's fine. Let's go here. SA2. Into the 1. And then finish up with the 3. Probably could just get away using my whole SA3 there, but it's fine. 2 strong attacks seems to be enough for that stage. Alright, it's SA2. Vortex groups them up. Then we'll free. Still good amount of damage from Kyogre, though, to be fair. Fair play. If only I had the character 2-5, that would have been so sick. Let's use our SA3. Let go. Wanted to fully charge it, but luckily letting go was actually the good play there. Thought I would have taken some type of damage. These are the poison enemies, so, you know, Senjumaru is holding up really good here, doing a lot of damage. We can't get, like, super high damage because we can't inflict weaken or anything. But again, this character doesn't want to inflict stat elements. Consistent damage output from Senju, though. Just got to make sure we keep our distance. We don't want them to be splitting up, right? There we go. SA2 takes down that final enemy. On to stage 17 with 2 minutes to spare. Like, usually the goal when you don't have, like, the most optimal limit breaker character, that being Sangdu, I don't have him. Usually the goal is to try and get to stage 25. We might just do that, honestly. Yeah, so we want to make sure we're not getting too close to these enemies. They can actually get outside our vortex. If anything, we want to get them up into the corner. Not sure when I want to use my soul bomb, if I'm being honest. Maybe I would want to use it here. This definitely looks to be our potentially slowest stage here. But to be fair, we have 2 minutes left. We've already gone through Senju's stage. If anything, we might want to use our soul bomb on the next rotation. So again, let's keep our distance. Make sure we get to hit all the enemies with the vortex there. Let's use our SA1 into the 3. There we go. Quite the slow run, to be fair. But that's fine. We'll make up of it in our next stage, that being Ichigo. Let's go here, use our SA3, and then we'll nuke in to the next stage. There we go. We inflicted the status elements. Look at the damage output on Ichigo. Man, no soul bomb needed, but what, like 4 strong attacks against those enemies? They all go down. Did we position ourselves correctly? Yes, we did. You'll have to see it. We are now in our final rotation, stage 20. We can definitely get into stage 25. I'm not sure we can get into 30, but we'll see how it goes. If we can at least get to 25, I'll be happy, honestly. Let's use our SA2 there into the 3. Let's let it go, just in case we don't want to take any damage. Kind of cancelled out the SA1. I thought that would be enough, but it wasn't. Let's go here. Let's use our SA1 and then nuke with the 3. Surprisingly, the SA3 didn't kill. Okay, these enemies are getting tanky. We have 40 seconds to spare. On to stage 23. Let's SA2 there. Make sure they get a bit weak before deciding to use our SA3. There we go. Gonna have to use one more strong attack. That's fine. SA2. Looks like we're going to be nuking on Senjumaru's stage to get into 25. So here we are, stage 25. Question is, though, is it enough? Let's soul bomb now. Soul bomb, to be fair, on Senju doesn't do much damage. So it looks like maybe we'll hard cap stage 24, which is usually the case. Maybe I can slowly creep into stage 25. We'll see how it does go. Maybe I'll switch Senjumaru for someone like Yachiru. I do have a max transcended. Let's make sure we're close, though, because we might actually just creep in. Almost. Like, if I had one more strong attack there, that would have been into stage 25. So it looks like we'll hard cap stage 24. Probably can just get into stage 25, which usually is my goal. The lowest I want to get is stage 24 to 25. My account, that usually is the case, but you can see the biggest thing here is since we are using Killgate in slot number 2, since I only have in 1-5, if I had the focus slot, it'd be a different story. Stage 17 did take us almost 1 minute, 46 seconds to get through that stage. That's not really ideal. With that said, though, what I'm going to do now is jump cut back to stage 24. I'm going to play a tad bit different compared to our first initial run and see if we can just break into stage 26 where we get our overall record of being 25. Alright then, so jumping into stage 25, we have 40 seconds left, so we did do some improvement, but at the same time, I've actually used my soul bomb already because I feel like maybe it's better for me just to soul bomb with Killgate to clear his stage faster because most of our damage with Senjumaru is coming from our strong attack. So all we have to do now essentially is clear in 20 seconds. If we can do that, if we can do enough damage in 20 seconds, we break into stage 25, which is going to be what we want to go for, right? So far, looks so good, though, right? We have, like, what, a few more strong attacks left? We have at least 3 strong attacks to use right now. And that looks to be plenty good because we are now breaking into stage 26. This is definitely our cap. We can definitely not get further than this with Killgate in our team unless I had a max instead. Unless I had a better character on my third slot or slot 1, we can maybe go a bit higher. But right now, stage 25 does look to be our cap. And you know what? I'm happy with that. For the most part, I do try to, at the very least, get to stage 25. So let's look at the difference there. We were a tad bit faster on some of the stages. Most importantly, stage 25 was the first time we did clear it. But the biggest difference there was definitely stage 17. Using my soul bomb there meant that we cleared 10 seconds faster. And it was those 10 seconds that we needed to get into stage 26. Ichigo at the same time was also a tad bit faster on stage 9. I think I could have cleared stage 18 like 2 seconds faster, maybe 5 seconds faster with him. But I wasn't lucky with the status element procs. But it didn't matter too much because, again, even if we saved like an extra 20 seconds, that's not enough to get into stage 26 with our current team that we do have right now. But the best part of the entire video of Limit Break is claiming all the rewards. 500 1,000 Transcendent points and also 50 Spirit Orbs. Gladly will take those, but I'm definitely going to jump back into, again, trying out different teams, different characters, and seeing if I can potentially get into stage 26, if it's possible. Right now, I don't currently have the two most ideal characters, that being Sangdu and also Rukia, but, you know, it didn't seem that bad. I was still able to get to stage 25, despite lacking two of the most optimal characters, which I think is nice to see. This month of Limit Breaker, I don't think it's too bad. I know it forces us to bring two power characters, but you can see we didn't even bring a power character, right? So there you have it with my current Limit Breaker record, right? Besides the first month where we did get 24, after that, it's been 30 plus. Outside of the months, I don't get the Limit Breaker character. I didn't have the Rukia, and right now, Rukia is once more hurting me. But Sangdu, I will potentially try and go for when its individual does actually come out around the 15th. So around 2 weeks from now. We'll see how it goes. Either way, hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time. Take care, and peace.